Hey guys, it's Kara. Welcome back to my channel. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. I was asked, who is my first? The answer, it might shock you. I, Michael McCrudden.
I like it better when it's off, but it's just saying.
Basically, the guy that I was actually dating was coming to the house of the guy that I was hanging out with and I wasn't supposed to be hanging out with. They knew I knew. Ugh. This is so confusing. I'm losing my train of thought. Hey guys, it's Kara. Welcome back to my channel. I have an exciting announcement to make today. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. Now that might not seem like a big deal to all of you, but to me it definitely is. So I am so grateful to everyone who's been watching my videos, everyone who's subscribed. I'm excited to keep going and bringing you guys videos on Sundays. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. So in honor of reaching 1,000 subscribers, I am gonna do a Q&A. Like I said, I've done a Q&A before on this channel once, and I honestly don't remember all the questions I answered. Come out with us for my birthday a few years ago, and he took me on a date 2 days later. I asked you guys a few weeks ago to start sending me questions on Instagram, on YouTube, and I've got them all right here, so let's just get into it. So my first question is a good one. It is, what is my most embarrassing story? And I'm sure I have a lifetime of these. I tried to think, but all I could think of was like a recent one. What are you huffing at? A recent embarrassing story. It wasn't that recent, maybe like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. But I was seeing this one guy that we were friends for a long time too. It's not like it was official. There was also another guy who was actually a complete bum. You know, years ago, you're interested in people and then you look back and you're like, wow, this person was a disaster. I kind of had a crush on this other guy. And I guess they knew each other. I knew this, but I didn't think they were friends. The guy that I had been seeing for a while, me and him got in an argument, but he still wanted to drive me to work. I turned him down. I worked night shifts at the time. This other guy who I didn't really know well, he asked me to hang out too before I went to work. I wasn't mad at him and I was like, ooh, new crush. Let me just go hang out with him. He was super lame. We're in the car going to hang out. He called someone, and to my surprise, it was his friend that I didn't know he was even that close with, that I was actually seeing. My guy had to drop something off at this guy's house. Basically, the guy that I was actually dating was coming to the house of the guy that I was hanging out with and I wasn't supposed to be hanging out with. I had to think fast. The guy that I was with didn't know that I had to avoid this guy. He didn't know that we were dating. I honestly felt like Raven Baxter in the show That's So Raven, the situation she's always getting herself in. And I essentially had to make sure that when my guy was coming to pick something up from this guy's house, that I just ran into the home so he didn't see me. I saw his car when we were pulling in, like he was already there at this guy's house waiting. So I had to hide my face and come out of the passengers and run inside the house. No explanation to the guy that I was with why I just ran inside his house like a crazy person. I hid upstairs, but it could have ended way worse. Moral of the story, those sneaky situations are never ever worth it. So next question is a YouTube related question. What I love most about my channel. I host Famous Entertainment, which is my bigger channel, and that's what I do for work. I write the scripts and host most of the videos. We talk about celebrity houses, we talk about before and afters. What I like most about that channel is, first of all, it introduced me to the world of YouTube. I do like being in front of the camera, so that's another thing I love. But about the channel itself, out there, celebrity content, there's so much trash, there's so much hate, there's so many mean people. I always know that when I write scripts and I'm in charge of hosting something, I try and be as kind as possible. From first-hand experience about people commenting and people being rude or saying things that they know nothing about, it always means a lot more when it's nice and they're not bashing you. I do like that I'm able to bring that to my content. This is a random question, and I have been asked, do I like orange juice with pulp or no pulp? The answer, it might shock you. I like orange juice with pulp. Honestly, I don't really drink orange juice that much unless it's freshly squeezed. I feel like Non-freshly squeezed orange juice is bitter. When you get it freshly squeezed, even if it's from the grocery store, it's so sweet and so nice. Like I love that, or a juicy orange over like the carton orange juice. I hope that answers your question. I'm just trying to switch it up with the angles here. Next question is, what is my favorite dish? I'm not a picky eater. I mean, I try to eat healthy and clean when I can, or incorporate all my nutrients. I think my favorite food used to be sushi, and it's still up there as one of my top ones, but I gotta say, I know this is not original at all, but my favorite thing is pizza. My personal favorite type of pizza is a cheese pizza with extra cheese from a place that makes good crust, and sometimes I'll add chicken on it, and it needs to have a lot of dipping sauce. You know. Next question is, what is my favorite classic horror movie? And that's funny because I just did a video last Sunday. I'm going to plug it here, where I actually talked about my top 5 favorite classic horror movies. The car is Christine, and they basically become obsessed with each other. My number 1, it's hard to choose between this one and Halloween, but I'd have to say it is Christine, the one about the car. If you want to know why, watch my last Sunday video. Next question is, when did I start YouTube and why? Why? Michael McCrudden.
I like it better when it's off, but I'm just saying. I can't say that.
When 2.5 years ago maybe, I started slow, but once we saw that it was working and I was actually pulling in views with some consistency, that channel, it was so dead. We quickly made it a full-time job, and look at it now. Michael dragged me into this world of YouTube. I'd previously done another job on camera. It wasn't too hard for me. It became my full-time career. Next question is, what is my favorite outfit and why? I absolutely love clothes. It's an addiction. I definitely love my closet and wearing different outfits depending on my mood. It's too hard for me to pick an exact outfit that I like. I have a few favorites. I've gotta say my go-tos. It would be a lace bodysuit with high-waisted leggings or high-waisted skinny jeans and a choker to top it all off. Or I love wearing like a short flowy skirt with thigh-high socks and combat boots. That's another go-to. And then, you know, I'm just hanging out, a band t-shirt and sweats. Another outfit I also really liked, especially for winter, was my Christmas outfit. Next question is, what city was I born in? I was born in the same hospital as Michael, believe it or not. I was born in Mississauga, Ontario. Right now I'm living in Toronto, and Mississauga is just 20 minutes away. Some of my nicknames, that is the next question. What are some of my nicknames? Not much you can do with the name Kara. It is already so short. I think the only one that people call me is Care Bear. I was asked, who is my first? I'm not gonna answer. All you have to know is I was pretty old. I was like 20. It was a letdown. Sorry if you thought it was gonna be juicier. I just can't do that. The next question is, what is my height and weight? I'm actually pretty tall, I would say, for a girl. I am 5'7". My weights, I honestly couldn't tell you. I haven't stepped on a scale in years. I actually used to have a pretty bad eating disorder when I was in high school. If you're also someone who struggled with that, you know that they never fully go away. Even though I'm healthy now, kind of follows you around for life. Since that, I generally stayed away from the scale. But yeah, just to clear that up, I'm definitely healthy now and have been for many years. I'd rather just judge how much I weigh by if my clothes fit when I look in the mirror. So we're getting to the end of the questions. This next one is about Michael. Here I am going to shout out Lil OxyClean. So here's your shout out to answer your question. Michael has been stressed lately. It happens when you're the boss. Other than that, he is good. So next up, this question was from Instagram. I was asked if I would ever go back brunette. The answer as of now is no. Not that I don't like myself as a brunette, I just had that my entire life until I actually decided to go blonde, which I never thought I would. But once I became blonde, I just really liked it. and it was a lot of work to get here. Know that if I decided to be impulsive and go back to dark, I would regret it. I would probably fry all of my hair off if I ever tried to go back light. I am very happy being a blonde, maybe forever. For my last question, it's another YouTube related one. What events inspired me to start vlogging? This channel, I've always wanted to do something like a hobby or side project. I just wasn't holding myself accountable. Even years ago, I had bought myself a ring light and a camera to do filming. I just kept putting it off. I didn't feel inspired. After doing my main channel for a while, I decided that, you know what, I finally just want to do this for fun. Even if nothing happens with it, I want a space where I can talk about things that are my actual interests, or I'm not just reporting on celebrities. I took a spiritual course in summer 2020 with a mystery school, and it was the first time I ever did that. Opening my mind in that way with the spiritual work that I was doing and the work on myself, it was kind of that push I needed to hold myself accountable and just say, you know what, I'm gonna try this. Anyways, thanks again for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. I am so grateful. The next milestone is 10K. If you haven't, please be sure to like and subscribe. And of course, I will see you all next Sunday in a brand new video. Bye guys.